Hey guys, this is Corey, the odd engineer, as I call myself now, as opposed to the depressed engineer that I used to call myself, because, I don't know, there's a lot of mental health issues that are implied there. Anyways, besides the point. So this isn't going to be a very long video, but I recorded, or I streamed, I guess. I streamed on Twitch for 4.5 hours playing Satisfactory, because I've gotten over 160 hours in that game since its full release. And I've been playing this game for years since it's been in early access. So that's why this whole recording was supposed to be kind of like a cathartic ending to me playing this game. I mean, I'll probably play it some more just to do the Fixmas stuff and everything. But I streamed for 4.5 hours. And then I was like, man, that was pretty good. All right, I can't wait to get back into streaming and doing videos again. And then I come back and watch the VOD because I was playing till like 4 in the morning. And it turns out the VOD has no audio. And it turns out that when I was updating my settings in Streamlabs, that I accidentally created a Twitch VOD channel on the audio. And then I didn't assign any of the audio tracks to that audio. So I basically streamed, which is, another reason to watch my streams on twitch.tv/theoddengineer. So I streamed for 4.5 hours. Everything was fine, but the VOD didn't retain any of the audio. So here I am adding my own audio to this. Again, I don't want this to be a huge... I just wanted to at least add my own 2 cents to this, just to remind you, to remind everybody I'm still alive. And I'm, you know how it is on my channel and how I do things is I generally record for like a few months and then suddenly stop recording, and then I go into social isolation mode, and then nobody ever hears from me ever again, which is great. And then I get nervous about getting back into doing videos again because I've basically forgotten how to make videos, and I'm trying to relearn how to do all this Audacity stuff and how to put filters on things and how to record, how to actually live stream. And I've got new internet, and I'm back in Ohio. I moved from Arizona back to my home state of Ohio, which could be a whole other video on its own. But anyways, I just figured I'd at least put back the audio as much as I could together. I mean, it was 4.5 hours of recording, so I'm not going to obviously sit here for 4.5 hours. But I at least wanted to show the ending of the game and then reapply the audio to the ending of the game. And like I said, just kind of put my 2 cents over all that, and then the video is pretty much going to be over. So not a big deal. Obviously, there's probably 100 other channels that have beaten this game, and then you can find a better way to watch this, but this is my way. So here's me beating the game, and whatever. Freaking, I don't know. Gosh dang it. I had to go back to Streamlabs and change everything. So yikes. 4.5 hours of audio just gone, which is really awesome. But obviously that setting makes more sense if I had music playing that was on a separate device, but I don't have that because I'm not a big Twitch streamer, obviously. So anyways, enjoy. All right, so I was going to originally just let the ending kind of play through, and then all the audio you're hearing right now is actually from another YouTube video. So I'll just let Ada talk.
Unsurprisingly, here's another presentation, but don't worry, I have improved it. This last delivery will be the most important action you have ever taken. Perhaps you want to take a moment to contemplate the gravity of your achievements. Alright, that's enough.
All my achievements have been considered.
This is the end of the Save the Day program. All you need to do is wait for the automated Phase 5 construction to complete. Simply throw the lever and further instructions will be supplied when relevant.
So you're going to hear gaps in the audio right here, because like I said, I had to, and the stupid flying creature just getting in the way of my shot. So here we go. This is me sending it now. Obviously, as you can see. This is good stuff. I wanted to add some extra commentary on top of what I already said. Here go the clouds. Oh, dude, that's so sick. I love that.
Phase 5 completed. Return to the space elevator after the resources have been processed and added to Project Assembly. Launch can then be initiated from there. While waiting, please do not break anything. Solve any issues immediately and efficiently. Ensure your power network is stable. Perhaps it is best if you do not touch anything at all. And stay close to the space elevator. This will only take a moment.
So, also, that audio doesn't play when you're in photo mode like I am right now. So, yeah, now the audio is going to cut off, and then you'll see the subtitles for that and everything. But yeah, this is me just kind of being astonished. And so I wanted to come back and add a little extra commentary because I was watching this while I was editing this video, and I actually started getting kind of emotional and teary-eyed. It's, again, since its full release, oh, here come the clouds again. Since its full release, I've got like 160 something hours in the game, like what, 25 gigawatts or something, because I use nuclear power, because I had never done nuclear power before either. So I added that in there as a little extra challenge for myself. So yeah, I've put so much time and effort in this, and I probably have like another 100 so hours in the game just from early access. So it's been a very emotional ride on this game. So you can just see these are the launch preparations for which I also had to cut some of the audio and snip it up a bit to line everything up. Because again, I pulled this from some other person's YouTube video, which, you know, again, there's like a whole bunch of YouTube videos that have already done this. So all you have to do here is you can press the wipe windows buttons too, and the seat warmers button. It doesn't do anything. It just says, oh, yep, the seats are warmed up. But yeah, this is just launch preparations. But yeah, this game, like I said, I actually started getting teary-eyed when I started rewatching the ending of this, because I was like, oh my god, I've been through so many different friendships, relationships. People have walked in and out of my life. I've been going through, like I said, a lot of mental health issues. And I don't know, it's just crazy to see that I finally beat this game and I can move on to another game, because I've been obsessed over this game for a long time. And obviously I've been playing a few games on the side. It hasn't just been Satisfactory this whole time. Alright, here we go. I'll shut up for this part, because this part's actually pretty epic and cool. Oh yeah, big old launch lever. Yeah, another gap in audio, of course. The person who did that obviously lowered the lever slower than I did. I just slammed it down because I said screw it. I was like, oh, let's launch this thing. Clear those clouds again. And whoa,
initiating project assembly. Attaching cargo to main body.
I'll talk more during the credits, because obviously that's the best time. Oh yeah, and I had my little glider. And then once everything launched, I kind of used it as like a little celebration tool, which you won't be able to hear the sound effects on because the audio got messed up on this video.
Leveling inner and outer rings.
I said I was going to stop talking, and I kept talking. But yeah, you'll see me...
Attaching propulsion to main body.
You'll see me twirl this tool around a lot, because I like twirling around for fun. It's like I'm stimming. It's for my autism, I'm stimming. I don't know, man. Like I said, I just got so teary-eyed when I play this game.
Fuel lines connected.
I mean, hell, this game...
Attaching control center to main body.
Came out in like 2018? Or it was announced in 2018? I think 2019 is when it was released.
Running systems check. All systems online. Releasing propulsion cage. Releasing clamps. Running pre-launch checks and calculating flight path. Locking in cargo. Launch in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, liftoff.
Hell yeah, dude. Shit's so cool. I do like the lighting effect on this too. Everything turns reddish. Damn, I started getting emotional again when I saw that. It's so cool. So now what do I know? And another audio gap.
Connection with QAR-437 nucleus established and stable. Dispersion initiated. Reinstancing master nucleus to QAR-436 Akicha B1. Hello, this is Ada, your new local instance of Ada. On behalf of Ada, myself, and all of Fixit, I want to congratulate you on saving the day. Every single kitten and puppy would thank you if they could. You have proven yourself to be a worthwhile and productive member of the human race, and have contributed something to this universe that will forever change it. Thanks to your achievements, the next generation of pioneers can now take to the stars and construct, automate, explore and exploit, alongside me. Additionally, you have been promoted to local production manager, effective immediately. Your duties to project assembly may be complete, but your duties to Fixit remain. With your help, Fixit continues to make the universe a better place. Stay efficient. Stay with Fixit. So
yeah, that's the end of the game, and just roll credits. I've had so many hours put into this game, and you know, as an engineer, it was actually really cool to see. I didn't know what the hell nuclear pasta was or anything, so it was kind of cool to learn some physics on the side as well. I mean, obviously I didn't learn all the intricacies of everything, but it's kind of cool to learn some of that stuff in the background. But yeah, just so many hours. And then when I rewatched this video, I was like, oh my god, I actually started tearing up, and it kind of reminded me of the ending of Subnautica, when you finally, you go through all the trials and tribulations of being on a foreign planet, dealing with this bacteria that is like killing everything. And then at the end, you finally find a cure for all of it, and then you get to go home, but you feel so tied and connected with that planet, and it almost makes leaving sad. But that's kind of how I felt with this. But yeah, during the stream when I did this part, I just pretty much doing what I'm doing right now. I just talked a lot, and you can kind of see where I did some Fixmas stuff on the side. It's been a long time coming, man. I've never actually beaten the game on like early access mode, and I'm not even sure how far a lot of the early access updates got to. I remember times where they're like, hey, we just introduced trains. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I'd play the game. I'd finally get to the part where I could build trains. And I would build some trains. And then I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. And because then you're mostly just waiting for the next update. And I had other video games I wanted to play. And a lot of it was just building up to this final version of the game, this 1.0. This has been through a lot of stuff. I've been through a lot of different relationships and friendships that I've had a lot of mental health problems that I've been struggling with, and I've had people just kind of walk out on me after having like anxiety attacks and shit. But I've always had Satisfactory there. Satisfactory has just been a fun little side game to play. And I say side game, but like I said, I've got over from full release about like 160 something hours, but like early access playing, I probably have like another 150 hours on just early access, just dicking around, fighting creatures, just doing all sorts of cool stuff, finding power slugs and getting all the power shards and finding Mercer spheres, which were in a work in progress for the longest time. And then finally finding out that you can make dimensional depots and you can use summer sloops to double your production. It's just, think of all the drugs and substances all the cool stuff I've done in the time that I've played this game. And now that I think about it, I think I had the same job when this game first came out, and then now I'm unemployed and, still trying to figure out shit in my life right now, so. But yeah, I just wanted to add some final commentary just because I was like, man, this game made me so emotional. It's such a shame. Like I said, I played this game, or I streamed it for 4.5 hours because I was like, you know what? I haven't streamed in like a year. Let's kick it off again with the ending of Satisfactory. And sure enough, frickin' I screw up all the audio settings, and now I just, god damn it, like what the hell? So, I don't know. If anybody's actually been keeping up with my videos and everything, kudos to you, salutations, all that stuff, because hell, even I haven't been keeping up with my own videos and everything. So, like I said, it's just been a long time on the make. Like I said, this game came out, the initial release of the early access was in March of 2019, so a year before COVID hit. And I've just loved this game ever since. Just the studio developers of this game have always been known for like Goat Simulator and Deep Rock Galactic, and they've just made such awesome games. And it's just been, I don't know, man. Like I said, I got emotional rewatching this, and I was like, man, I gotta at least throw in some final commentary. I can't just be like, here's a video. I screwed up the audio on the VOD, so there's no audio. But it's a shame. It's like I got kicked right in the dick right at the very end. 160 some odd hours. And then I go, let's stream the last bit of it, only to lose all the audio at the very end. It's like, thanks, life. Very cool. So, but what are you gonna do? I swear sometimes I feel like I'm cursed, but that's what therapy is for. Cognitive distortions and stuff. So, yeah, anyways, I hope all of you guys have enjoyed my playthroughs and enjoyed my my improvised ending of this game. As you can see, my factory is very unorganized, and I could have made it look better, but I can't tell you how many times I got to like another phase of this game, or I got to like phase 5, and I just looked at the requirements for the things I needed to build, and I was like, there is no way I'm gonna be able to finish this game. I'm gonna need like 1,000 hours to do all this stuff. And I was borderline about ready to just give up on this game. And then towards the end, I started looking at stuff and I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm just gonna brute force everything. And as you can see with conveyor belts going all sorts of different ways and everything's super unorganized and kind of just going all over the place, I said screw it, and I just made like kilometers and miles of freaking conveyor belts and pipe systems just to brute force everything to get back to HQ, and it turned out not to actually take that long. Because at this point in the game, I already had so many encased industrial beams that I was just making Mark IV conveyor belts everywhere. So I was like, well, you know what? Screw it. I'll just make conveyor belts go in all sorts of different directions and just drag them over to HQ, our main base, and just do it the hard way. Well, I don't know. I guess the hard way is technically making it look organized and pretty. Because I tried doing that for a little bit, and it's so time consuming, and I just couldn't do it. So like I said, and as you can see, I just brute forced a lot of conveyor belts in, and hey, I eventually got there. All right, so like I said, I never thought I was actually going to beat this game, and then once I started brute forcing a lot of stuff and just slamming things into machines, I was like, you know what, this is actually doable. So another part of therapy, as they say, is trying to break things down into smaller tasks. Breaking things down into smaller tasks make it way more manageable, and being able to be like, okay, I need to get more Caterium ingots. Let's just build more smelters and then bring some mergers in and bring the conveyor belts all the way over here. So it was just stuff like that. Like nitrogen gas, I just said, screw it. And I built a drone system that picks up nitrogen gas canisters and brings them over here. And then I have another drone that was bringing aluminum sheets over here because the aluminum sheets are freaking like across the map. All the aluminum's like in the middle, which is super far away. That was why so many times I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to beat this game. And then I just said, you know what, screw it. And then I just sat down with it and brute forced everything. And it actually ended up working out in the end. So again, emotional experience. It sucks that it kind of had to end the way it did. Oh yeah, I was playing music but you can't see or you can't hear any of the music. Well, you can't see it either. But again, I appreciate everybody's support, and anybody who's actually watching these videos, I appreciate you a lot. Oh, right here too, you'll also see I talk about the calculator save file I have. So there is a website called Satisfactory-calculator, and I use that to like look at my own maps and look at my own files and everything. It's a great tool to help you like plan out production and plan out even power systems and all that. Now there is a caveat where you can actually especially for nuclear waste, you can't recycle nuclear waste until you get to the Fixonium power plant, which I did at the very end, which you won't be able to see here because again, everything's all screwy with my VOD now. But I did eventually figure that out. I got plutonium, and I got the plutonium into Fixonium, so that basically just creates the full loop of nuclear power so that there's no nuclear waste. But with the Satisfactory calculator tool, you could technically put all your nuclear waste into storage units, and then you can go into the SCIM and just clear those. I didn't do that, by the way. If I originally created nuclear power in this game, and then I was like, listen, last ditch effort, if things go horribly wrong, I'll do that. But I never got to that point, so I didn't cheat or anything. I don't know why I'm trying to defend myself. I mean, I know down in my heart I didn't cheat, obviously. But yeah, so technically if you're having issues with nuclear waste, and you could do that, but I didn't do that. I just used the calculator as a tool to help plan out my production routes, and I don't think I really used it to plan power production, but it also uses alternate recipes and stuff. So if you have unlocked hard drives for alternate recipes and stuff, it'll show you like the most efficient way to build stuff as well. I mentioned that in the VOD, but obviously all the audio's gone. So yeah, satisfactory-calculator.com. You can throw your own save file on there, and you can actually take a look at your own map. It's also great for knowing where all your lizard doggos are, because I, for the life of me, couldn't find where a lot of my lizard doggos ended up. You can put them in cages and stuff. But the other problem was, if you tamed too many lizard doggos, a lot of the enemies stopped spawning. So there was a whole chunk of the map where I I kept exploring and there were no enemies. But then they eventually fixed that issue. So, that's not really a problem. I don't think that's a problem anymore, but I had to kill some lizard doggos on the way to the victory, to the finish lap. And as you can see, I have a Fixonium plant right here. But yeah. Anyways, I think I'm probably just gonna end it here. I don't really have anything else to say, so fun game, awesome game. If you haven't played it, I highly recommend it. Also check out their other games like Deep Rock Galactic and Valheim and all their other games, because those are awesome games as well. But anyways, again, appreciate all you viewers who are watching. Anyone's actually still out there watching any of my videos. And I hope to see you in the next one. Take it easy. Bye.